Listen to the silence, it's telling the truth. But honestly, I don't even know what I'm writing about at this point. Let's see. Yeah, I'm telling you, this writing process, hey, it's not easy, huh? It's not easy. You need patience. Understand? Hey. Okay, so basically the story is about honestly going through a breakup at this time. It wasn't even a breakup. It's not like we were dating. I just remember telling her that if she needs time to herself, I don't want radio silence. I still need communication in order to ensure that I can actively give to the situation, because when I have radio silence, I just lose interest. I don't have time for that. After the situation ended, I wrote the song and the chorus came and it went like this. Radio silence breaking, can't see the walls I'm facing. Wonder how long it'll take me to dust off the love that I have. You're like the art that I'm chasing, they just can't understand. So I run away again. So funny how that song is called Radio Silence, and the idea that I wanted to talk about today is about listening to the silence. It's telling the truth. And it's so funny because the concept of the song is regarding radio silence and how the truth was in the silence. When I didn't hear back from this lady, I knew that the silence that I was hearing, this radio silence that I said I didn't want, was the answer that I was looking for. I already knew that I wasn't aligned with her, like we weren't really destined. But it's so weird how that still doesn't matter if you're in a situation and you feel what you feel, right? It doesn't matter if you know they're not right for you or not, or if they're toxic or whatever. I'm not saying she was toxic, I'm just giving an example, but I don't know if I'm going to release this, but this is just an example of how my writing process is like, and how I use my feelings and things that I go through in life to kind of heal and work through that, and then put it into a song format and build around that. And now I'm on the third verse, and now I don't know what I want to do. Kind of want to do something like You Told Me, but I still don't get it. Something like that. I heard you the first time, heard you the second time. I like that. Heard you the first time, heard you the second time. I like that. As you can see, in moments when I'm just trying to write, it's a lot of silence. I'm just listening and waiting for something to tell me what the perfect thing is. Or when I do try and just record what I have so far, freestyling. Yeah. In case I hear the feedback, I know that I relax and never relapse, cause I feeling on the top of my mind. Really helps me dive in. It really helps when I'm in the flow to continue being in the flow. And that's how the words just come to me based off of what I'm thinking. Half of it's thinking, half of it's listening and being ready. And I think this applies to all aspects of life, even when it comes to just silence, of taking a minute to come back to yourself and be grounded before you go off into the world and do whatever you need to do, or you make that decision. Oftentimes, the silence, no response, not hearing anything back, those things are what give us exactly the clarity that we need to move forward. I really love those moments of silence where I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the right answer, if this is the right answer, but just trusting in the silence, because it's always telling the truth. And the truth always comes from a calm and peaceful place. I've never seen truth come from an anxious place. That truth usually comes when we let go and when we're in that present moment time to allow whatever is meant to come forth. And we're just mainly the person we're just the messenger. The messenger's job is just to give. That's why I think, honestly, meditation is so cool, because just sitting in silence or praying or whatever spiritual aspect it is of being in silence, being with your thoughts, and allowing whatever wants to come up. And either you acknowledge it or you just let it go by, but understanding that there is truth in silence. And somebody actually said this to me yesterday. They said that not everything needs to be explained. Sometimes the feeling is enough. Sometimes explaining it ruins the feeling, and just allowing whatever is happening to happen in order to really appreciate and fully be grateful for the moment. Freedom man really on his own say. Comes mom really on her own way. Yeah, sometimes in the silence we don't always find what we're looking for, but there's an opportunity to find something different in the silence if we look for it. But it's it's always telling the truth. And that's one thing that I've kind of realized in this journey of art and creation. I find that taking a moment to really come back to yourself, to align with what you're trying to do, with your purpose, is something that I've been trying to work on more. Trying to understand the value of silence and understand that what we are trying to create in life is directly correlated to how much we can listen. That's why I really like that notion of listen to silence. It's telling the truth. On the part of me that never used shea butter to close this open artery. It's a rough recovery.